In this Minecraft civilization, there will be no peace after World War II. This Minecraft world is on the brink of war. The year is 1949. NATO forces gather in the west, Soviet forces gather in the east. Only one thing stands in their way. East of the wall, the Soviet Union mobilized Joseph Stalin, 3 commissars, and 40 Soviet conscripts. West of the wall, NATO has mobilized their top general, 3 officers, and 40 enlisted soldiers. Begin! The timer has been started. The Soviets, the USSR, are off to do their building. We have now started the Cold War phase of this Minecraft simulation. As we speak, both the USSR and NATO have started preparing for war, and the clock is ticking. On the map, you'll see 3 strategic objectives on either side. NATO and the USSR will have 45 minutes to defend these positions, then the wall comes down and the fighting starts. Now, during the 45-minute build phase, there's no fighting and there's no scouting, no stealing. Nobody's allowed to cross the Berlin Wall. Of the 3 strategic objectives for each Minecraft civilization, 2 are on the border and 1 is at the back. If either civilization loses all 3 strategic objectives, their respawns will be turned off. Who will win this Minecraft World War III simulation? The East or the West? As we speak, in my Discord on the left-hand side, you will see this is the NATO team. They have got team leaders, they've got officers, and they're all in their own stage. But if we scroll down, you will also see that the USSR, the Warsaw Pact, is also stacked up into their own stage. Now, just to keep track of the time, we have got 38 minutes left. What they're doing, by the looks of it, is they're getting tools, they're getting weapons, they're getting armor before they build their fortifications, which is, yeah, that's a tactic. Okay, so looking at the Soviet Union over here, their first tower is, well, it's still not really being defended. Now, this is somewhere in Poland. If we look on the bottom left-hand side and right-hand side of the screen, you will see another tower over here. This is basically the USSR tower in Czechoslovakia, and then their final tower is this one over here, which is in East Germany. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fly over the Berlin Wall. We're going to go into NATO territory over here. They have got a tower down here, which is, I guess, somewhere in northern Switzerland, southern France. And then opposite the East German tower, somewhere over here. Yes, there we go. Look at that down there. We've got somebody building around the West German tower. If we go directly down here into somewhere in France, I believe that's where their 3rd obsidian tower is going to be located. Okay, so I'm flying over the Soviet base right now. This is their rear obsidian defense. Can I just get some feedback from Jacob G? You are the team leader of the USSR. What's the strategy? How is it going?
Right now, we're just setting up our obsidian tower. As you can see over here, we're just moved it down an entire block so that we can actually see when people are mining it. I really do want to win this last one. It'll be an amazing accomplishment.
I can see that your rear tower is being defended, but I see that your towers in Czechoslovakia and in East Germany are completely undefended. So what are you going to do with those 2?
We're doing it one by one right now, as you can see on this one tower that I'm at the moment. So 3 obsidian, we're normally used to 2, but we got 9 total this time, so it's going to be a huge difference.
I suppose quantity has a quality of its own. Good luck, and I will catch up with you soon. We are now in NATO territory with Darth Blitz, their team leader. So Darth Blitz, how is it going? What's the strategy?
If you've seen where I am, we have found the absolute motherlode of a cave. There's resources left, right, and center. Diamonds all over the walls. We will just loot this up, and then we'll just rush our build at the end. If we can get all of this, it's going to be so one-sided.
Bro, I see the diamonds. I see the diamonds over there. Bro, you look like you're in the nether. This is mental, mate. Okay, so we've also got 2 sergeants in NATO. So Mufus, I can see something going down at the top. What's going on with that? What's the strategy?
For the first half, we have the majority of the army down here in the caves, and then we're going to regroup about 2/3 of the way through, and then we're going to start actually building the wall.
Best of luck to you. I will catch up with you soon. You've got 23 minutes left on the clock. So we've spent a bit of time in NATO territory. Let's fly back over to the USSR, and oh no, this makes me sad, mate. The Czechoslovakian USSR tower is still completely naked. Thankfully, their tower in East Germany, they're beginning to do something with that tower. Bro, typical Soviets. Nesso's just destroying all the art. Why you just gotta destroy the art like that, man? Hold on a second. Oh no! He's just reallocating the art that he's stolen. I'm not sure what the tactical purpose of this is, but it's a strategy, all right. Hold on a second. What's this back here? It's the gulag. Of course it is. I'm surprised they gave them light and heat, to be honest. That's very generous. In this Minecraft simulation, the leader of each civilization has some real-life beef. Jacob G has won 2 of our Minecraft events, the Napoleonic simulation and the medieval simulation. Today, he will be leading the USSR. Darth Blitz has also won 2 events, the ancient simulation and the American simulation. Today, he will be leading NATO. We are going to find out which leader is actually the best. Now, the teams have used 30 minutes, meaning they've got 50 15 minutes left to build their fortifications. Let's jump into the VCs and find out just what on earth is happening. So Jacob G, I see that the Czechoslovakian tower is still naked. With 15 minutes, what are you going to do to solve that?
We don't really know right now, but we're going to finish the other towers. We're going to hopefully abandon it. Maybe they won't spot it. We're just going to leave it naked for now.
Best of luck to you, lads. I will catch you guys shortly. Okay, so boys, just so you know, you've got 12 minutes left on the clock here. Darth Blitz, it looks to me like you've got some defensive structures down. So how's it going? How's your armor situation? And how confident are you when the battle starts?
Armor situation is awful. We just can't get any iron. Someone just stole it from all of us. And it also means we can't get any ammo, so we're definitely not in the best situation right now.
What happened, bro? Because you had so many diamonds before. You looked like it was going so well. I can see that you've got an enchanting table, which at least counts for something. But one thing that I have spotted in the far distance is that your front right tower has been completely abandoned. Is that a tactical decision?
It is not a tactical decision. I was actually just organizing someone to work on it. That will be organized very shortly.
Okay, well, lads, best of luck. Over to you. Remember, when the war starts, if a civilization loses all 3 objectives, their respawns will be turned off. They've now started fortifying this tower. We've got Mufus here. You can see he's got his officer uniform. One of these sergeants, he is trying to fortify this tower here, so it's not going to be completely undefended. And similarly, on the other side, we got Emilo over here fortifying the Czechoslovakian tower as well. It's basic, but it gets the job done. What they've done is they've actually continued the wall construction over here. So it looks like they might be trying to double down and fortify this area here as like their main defense. This is the NATO territory now. They're also building an outer perimeter on their West German tower. Both teams are kind of trying to heavily fortify one of the 3 towers and basically just leaving the rest to die. Oh, there we go. The time is up. The war has finally started. Operation Unthinkable is a go. Who will win the Minecraft World War III simulation? The timer is on. The 45-minute fight phase is where they now try to destroy each of the 3 obsidian towers. Remember, both the East and the West have 3 strategic objectives that they need to defend, 2 by the border, 1 in reserve, and both armies are flooding through the wall. Jacob G, the Soviet team leader, Stalin, is going to be fighting at the Berlin Wall. I say fighting, he's just immediately being put to the sword by a massive NATO swarm. Imperial Dutch is digging the obsidian already. I can hear a massive war fight out. Oh, is he going to get got? Jacob G, team leader! Jacob G, team leader for the Soviet Union, has managed to reset the cap here, boys. The base is being completely blown up. This obsidian tower is now completely naked. Let me just quickly go check the tower over in Czechoslovakia. Has this tower managed to stay standing? Oh my god. Emilo didn't realize one of the blocks has just been captured. That's 1 obsidian block gone for the USSR. Czechoslovakia has now lost a 2nd obsidian block, and this tower has been completely destroyed. And that means the Soviets are down to 7 obsidian blocks. Here's the thing. NATO is just defending so much better here. Like, they've got actual guards stationed on these walls. These guys are specifically scouting for Soviet soldiers crossing the Berlin Wall. The USSR tower in Czechoslovakia has been entirely destroyed. These guys are now down to 6 obsidian, and that's only if East Germany has managed to hold, which I suspect it may not have done. Oh my god. They've just lost another 2 obsidian blocks. They've got that 1 obsidian there, which is about to be lost again, by the way. I don't believe what I'm witnessing. They're about to lose another obsidian block. Look down here. Astrocat has been digging that for ages down there. He's going hard. Stick Golden tried to get the save, but he was too late. Now the Soviets are down to only 3 obsidian, but remember, this was actually part of their grand strategy. They put all of their defensive credits into building this fort here. Okay, so the USSR is down to only 3 obsidian. Jacob G, how has the first 10 minutes of this battle been so far?
We were hoping we could last a lot longer in the outposts. Right now, we do have our main tower on lockdown. Nobody's mining it at all right now. We're hoping we can at least last till deathmatch.
Best of luck, boys. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, so NATO off to an incredible start here. You still got all 9 obsidian, and you've captured 6 enemy obsidian. Darth Blitz, how's it going, man?
It's going good. For once, I've been able to charge, and I've taken out myself 3 obsidian, so I'd say it's going pretty good.
Well, lads, I've got to say, NATO off to an absolutely terrifying start. You capped 2 entire towers within 10 minutes. Best of luck, lads. I will check in with you soon. It's a Soviet Ura charge here, boys. The Soviets are going in. The Soviets are going in with mass numbers here. Banner Storm up on top with an AK-47, trying to thin out the herds here, but the Soviets, there's a lot of them moving in here. They're past the Berlin Wall. They're coming around the side here. Banner Storm moving in to try and intercept here. Immediately gets put down by Cat Meal. So the Soviets are now advancing. But the NATO soldiers coming out, bro, to actually meet them. But we got Piper up here with an AK-47 absolutely dumping rounds. Okay, it looks like the fight is ongoing, but they failed to actually capture one of these blocks. I wonder if this was a diversionary tactic, though. I see someone down here. I see somebody down here. Who is it? It's Zader. He is one of the best PvPers, and there we go. The first NATO obsidian has gone down. Can he get another? Look at that. He's still mining it. He's still mining it. Another one goes down, and they still haven't even realized. Can he get the triple? Can he get the hat trick? Can he do the entire tower in one? I think he might. There we go. Zader's just capped the entire obsidian tower in one go. These two defenders, bro, have absolutely fumbled the bag. I'm gonna join the Soviet VC and just get some feedback on that play. Zader, I just watched you cap that 3 obsidian one after the other. How did you get into that position, mate? That was elite.
I hid behind a tree, let like 3 of them pass me, blocked myself in, and broke all 3.
You've got 25 minutes left of this battle. Lads, I'm gonna dip out and I'll catch up with you soon. Oh no. Oh no. Zader's doing it again. Zader's just captured another block. Okay, Tundra Lord's found him. Tundra Lord's got the kill, but it wasn't before he managed to get one of the obsidian blocks down. NATO is now down to 5 obsidian and the USSR has 3. I've got to say, even though they've been back capped by Zader a couple of times, the NATO defense is still pretty good. And remember, they are 2 obsidian blocks up with 21 minutes on the clock. Remember, if the time ends and neither civilization has destroyed all 3 strategic objectives, respawns will be turned off for everyone. In other words, every player that dies from that point on will not be replaced. Oh, hold on a second. Has that been captured? I don't believe it. They're dropping down some TNT as well. The NATO managed to stop the next block from being captured, but that now means they've lost another 2 obsidian, and that means 3 obsidian remaining. Oh! Where did that come from? With that obsidian tower just being captured, the USSR has just suddenly taken the lead in this battle. I cannot believe what I've just seen. The Soviets just lost 2 more obsidian. This guy under here just somehow managed to capture 2 obsidian. The Soviets are now on 1 obsidian block. Let's just quickly see what's happening over in NATO territory. You see what NATO have done here? They've literally demolished their own defenses, which is really smart. We're going back over the Soviet wall back here. Let's have a quick look. Look at this little camp sesh here. This is absolutely disgusting. People are just jumping directly in. Dark Blitz, the team leader, goes for the capture, but he gets put down before he can get it. 1 Soviet block remains. This might just go down to the death match. No team has got the final kill as of yet. 1 minute to go. Oh! Okay, the NATO have now got 1 obsidian block left. I think both teams are onto their final obsidian block. Can anyone finish the job? The time has ended and neither team is dead. We now enter sudden death. From this point on, respawns have been turned off for everyone. If you die, you will stay dead. Only 1 Minecraft civilization will win World War III. Only 1 leader can reign supreme. Look at what NATO is doing right now. NATO is really, really smart. Remember, during deathmatch, the border gradually begins to shrink. The world border is moving and people are dying in the wall. This is why the NATO play is absolutely massive. They're trying to control the center of the map. The Soviets are at the bottom of the Alps and I think they're beginning to try and build their way up, but they're already at a disadvantage. Oh, the Soviets are underneath their base. They're actually gonna blow them up from underneath. Bro, that's an elite strat. They just killed a bunch of NATO soldiers. Suddenly, that position is not looking so good for NATO. The border has stopped here at the foot of the Alps. Stick Golden trying to lead an attack with Jacob G here with their AK-47s. They're firing up the hill here. Oh my god, if they do that, they've lit it. How many guys died to that? Oh! That was another 3 or 4 deaths. 4 NATO deaths. Honestly, the high ground might not have been an advantage this time because that TNT, bro, that is absolutely coming in clutch. Paco's making a move on Astrocat. Astrocat, a veteran of this Minecraft tournament, who is going to be the successful ideology in this Minecraft war. Okay, it looks like Astrocat's managed to get away. Flint TNT is he gonna get the kill? Oh! Astrocat goes down. Flint TNT takes his name and he's not even got full armor. The Soviets have actually built up onto the platform as well. I honestly cannot tell who's going to win this. It seriously is all to play for here. Stick Golden is Jacob G, team leader still alive. Mongol, Jesus, okay, go. All the Scot sergeants for this team are still alive. The NATO soldiers have been pushed off the Alps. They miscalculated the center of the map. The center of the map is at the foot of the Alps. And now the Soviets are definitely taking the advantage here. And the last couple of NATO soldiers up top are probably getting dealt with as well. Oh, they're gonna dig him out. They're gonna dig him out one way or the other. Oh, that was an unfortunate Soviet victory. Ladies and gentlemen, another Jacob G. Win. If you have Minecraft, a microphone, and you want to join these Minecraft simulations, my Discord link is in the description. Subscribe to this channel.